Hey, what's up, guys? It's about that time. Almost 420 time, guys. That is right. We are getting down to countdown to the greatest time of all time, 420. We celebrate it. We do a strain review. We got the blinker challenge. We got the cannabis comedy corner of the day, guys. And then we get into the meat and the potatoes, the main course. We are talking the haunted London Bridge. I don't know. Look, been playing with Kool-Aid today. I got fucking red hands. I'm trying to make a drink. Oh, I was like, wait, wow, that's weird. Oh, it's on that one. Ever, I'm tripping. I'm high. Don't mind me, guys. I'm high. Well, I'm a local here in Mojave County. Spent a lot of time in Lake Havasu, only about 45-minute drive from my house. This is the London Bridge. And supposedly, one of the most haunted bridges in America, in the world, because it traveled. We're going to get into the history. We're going to get into the reason it could be haunted and all the craziness that bridge has seen, guys. We're going to get into it. We got the strain review. We got the cannabis corner of the day. We got the blinker challenge. We got all the things, guys. So stay tuned. Lock it in because we're going to kick the tires and light the fires, guys. We go live in 2, and we're counting down to 420 at the haunted London Bridge. Let's do it.
Get ready, get set, because it's time to go with the It's 420 Somewhere podcast. With your host with the most, the man voted most likely to smoke out with a Yeti, Mr. Brian Brown. Mr. Brian Brown. Now sit back and relax, because it's time to go live across the world. Because it's 420 Somewhere.
And boom, we are live. That's where we got a little torch action. Boom, we are live. That's right, guys. Getting ready to count down to 420. How's everyone doing this afternoon, yeah, guys? Who do we got? We got Lonnie back in action. How you feeling, Lonnie? Hopefully you're doing good, buddy. We got Rosie Key in the house. We got the broken brain. Always a pleasure, sir. We got Harvey Hooligans in the house. We got all the peoples, guys. We appreciate you. Thank you for tuning in. I just finished. We're counting down to 420. We are talking the hunted, the hunted, the haunted London Bridge. That's right, guys. And encounters there. Do you have an encounter at the London Bridge? Blow up those comments. Let me know, guys. We're all a little local smokel for the most part. We've all been to the London Bridge, I would imagine. Did you have a ghostly encounter? We got our strain review, guys. We got our cannabis corner. We got all the things. I just finished Cobra Kai. Cobra Kai is in the books. Put it on the shelf. It is done. I guess there's a Karate Kid movie coming through that doesn't really deal with Cobra Kai, more about Mr. Miyagi. Looking forward to that. But yeah, Cobra Kai is done, man. They put a nice bow on it. All's well that ends well. Great writing at the end. I mean, as much as you could, as great writing could be with Cobra Kai. But they covered every storyline. They left nothing unturned. They left no string. I got some one night on a sea-doo, dear. I got some one night under a sea-doo. One night on a sea-doo under the bridge. I like to hear that. Oh, that sounds like a interesting story, Lonnie. Yeah, they tied it all up. All the loose storylines were all summed up. I have no complaints. I'm a middle-aged stoner, so I cried. I cried a little bit when Daniel and Johnny are out there training like Rocky in Rocky 3, and it's pretty good, man. A lot of throwbacks. A lot of throwbacks. If you're a fan of the original Karate Kid, man, the last season, she was riding the Sea-Doo, and me too. I got someone one Lonnie. Yeah, so they tied it all up nice and neat, man. I have no complaints. Like I said, I watched it from the very beginning when it was a YouTube series. When they were trying to get you to pay for YouTube. Remember that? Crazy. You so crazy. But yeah, pretty good, man. If you guys looking for something to get into and you never watched Cobra Kai, you got about 6 years worth to get caught up on, man. Binge that stuff. You'll like it. It's silly, but you'll fall right into it, guys. Thinking of silly, Brian, you need to get a chance to check out my stream. What a different route with what I was doing. No, I will. I'll check it out. 100%. Check it out tonight. Whatever we're doing, guys, we need to stop and appreciate what we got. It is almost 420. We got about a minute, guys. So blow up those comments. What you smoking on? What you drinking on? What you getting into? I am actually going for a blinker challenge. We got the bong, guys. We got the bong that we're going to hit it and get it crazy. Pamela, how are you? How's it going? All right, guys, whatever you're doing, you need to stop. Breathe in that positivity. Exhale that negativity, guys, because it is 420. Boop, boop. was your 420, guys? Hopefully it was fire. Got some Durban Lime Indica. Nice, nice. Rosie Key says she liked it. She liked the new format. Nice, nice. And if you guys have advice, Johnny Five needs input. Remember, what is it? Short Circuit, man. I ain't thought about that movie in a minute. Johnny Five's alive. Las Lobos kick your face, or was it Las Lobos kick your ass? Las Lobos kick your face. Las Lobos kick your ass or kick your balls into outer space. Who remembers that, guys? Who remembers that? That was good times. That was good time. I told you guys my mom had a hookup at the movie theater, and I got a lot of those movie posters. One was Short Circuit, full like in my room. And you know what? Lonnie gives me shit about this, but I basically grew up in a television show. Apparently, like I had real movie posters. I had a Michael Jordan cardboard cutout, which I bought myself. I had a Batman cardboard cutout. I was obsessed. I was obsessed with cardboard cutouts when I was a kid because that's what you saw on TV. I don't know. I don't know. All right, guys, straight review of the day. Let's get into it.
Ladies and gentlemen, prepare your senses for an exquisite experience as we unveil number 25 on our top strains of February 2025 countdown, the opulent and flavorful blueberry caviar. This indica-dominant hybrid is a masterful blend of grape gas number 10 and OGKB blueberry headband, cultivated by the renowned Ridgeline Farms. The result? Dense, glistening buds that radiate deep purple hues, exuding an irresistible aroma of fresh, ripe blueberries. On the palate, blueberry caviar delivers a rich, fruity profile, seamlessly complemented by subtle, earthy undertones. It's a flavor journey that mirrors its luxurious namesake, offering a smooth and satisfying experience with every inhale. The effects? Prepare to unwind as a gentle wave of relaxation washes over you, melting away stress and tension. Users report a euphoric uplift that transitions into a calming body high, making it an ideal choice for evening indulgence or quiet introspection. So, are you ready to elevate your cannabis experience with blueberry caviar? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. For more dank content, visit thedailydank.com and explore the healing center of needles for the finest strains available. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more top-tier cannabis updates.
All right, guys. I like that one. I got to try that one. Some of these are going to be hard to find. We got to like search high and low. But you know where they do have everything you need? 1400 Needles Highway, Needles, California, the Healing Center. That's right, guys. Your number one cannabis superstore. They got the wall of flower. Every kind of flower you can imagine, guys. All right, we're going to get into the cannabis corner, and then we're getting into the blinker challenge, and we're going to talk some ghosts. Who's ready for that? Let's do it.
Hey, how's everyone doing today? It's Tuesday, and this vape is hitting hard, 'cause nothing goes better with a good toke than a good joke. So, you ever walk into a room, completely forget why you're there, and then just turn around and leave like nothing happened? Yeah, that's me, but with my entire life. I went to the fridge today, opened it, and stared at it like, I'm not sure what I wanted, but I'll probably eat whatever's in front of me. I swear, when I'm high, I feel like I'm part of a secret club, where the only membership rule is you must lose your keys at least 3 times a day. Like I had to do a full-blown scavenger hunt in my living room just to find my phone. And you ever try to remember something, but you end up inventing a whole new conspiracy theory in your head? I was trying to remember if I'd already watered my plants. And next thing I know, I'm thinking, what if plants are secretly trying to take over the world, and I'm just helping them by feeding them water? Anyway, head over to thedailydank.com. Catch you later. It's time for the Blinker Challenge.
All right, blinker challenge time, guys. Some of those, man, that's funny. The club where you lose your keys 3 times a day. That is, man. That is totally the club. the Stoner Club. I have a friend who recently had some problems with an apartment, got locked out. You know how guys go. The apartment manager locked him out. It happens. And when they went to get back in after everything was squared away, all the locks were changed, but they weren't changed from the apartment manager. They were silver, they used gold. I don't know. It was all crazy. And all I said was, man, when I catch that fucking guy, when I catch the guy who breaks in your house, hides your keys, the guy who hides your fucking wallet, the guy who changes your doorknobs, I'm gonna beat the shit out of this guy. This guy doesn't have a prayer. When I find we all know it. There's a guy that breaks into your house and he hides your keys from you. We've all experienced it. He hides your phone sometimes, your wallet. This fucking guy. Sometimes he changes your locks. I don't know, but he's fucking nuts. All right, guys, let's get into. He's dead if I see him. He's a dead man. Hides lighters and remotes too. Yeah, I fucking yeah. He's quick on the fucking remotes, man. Fucking my Amazon Fire Stick remote. I will have it for maybe 3 days. And it will go missing again for 3 months. And then it will pop up and I'll have it for maybe 2 days. And it will go missing again for 3 months. Don't get me started on that, man. All right, guys, let's get into it. It's time for Bonger Challenge today. Let's do it.
Got the podcast cranking loud, haze arising. It's 420 somewhere, eyes are blazing. One hand on the wheel, other on a vape. Brian stepping up, can he show his shape? Blinker challenge, lights glowing red. Holding breath till you think you're dead. Who's the champ? Who's the king of smoke? Taking drags till your lungs near choke. Blinker challenge, lights glowing red. Holding breath till you think you're dead. Who's the champ? Who's the king of smoke? Taking drags till your lungs near choke. Blinker challenge, showdown, who's gonna fall? Brian in the running, he's giving it all. Puffin' clouds raging in the stratosphere. Champion haze, the smoke out seer.
All right, guys. I got the tumbler bong loaded. Gasoline, fire, beware, guys. Extremely flammable. That's right. Yeah, Eric is crushing it, guys. Check out the Broken Brain show, guys. If you have not, great channel. He's mixing it up. He's doing all sorts of shit, guys. Check him out. And also check out Back to Retro Review, another great channel, guys. All our sisters, all our brothers' channels. Check out Harvey's Hairy Connections. That's right. This is where Harvey talks with other hairy people about being hairy. I will be on there in a few. Not real. Not real thing, guys. So, how do you feel about being hairy? Well, I feel pretty warm in the wintertime, I'll tell you. Oh man, we got to start making these. I'm telling you, man, I gotta get my shit to soon, guys. Soon, my shit will be together. Um, fine. Everything costs money to start shit, and I know you can make money, but it costs money to start shit. And I still got the radio station I'm trying to fucking fund. Very soon on that. Me and April have a plan. I had to pull in April on that, but very soon. Don't listen to Brian. He didn't even watch my stuff. I'm too much rated R superstar. Oh, can I call you Cope? Listen, Cope. Cope with it. Cope. All right, guys. He probably doesn't know what I'm talking about. That's Edge. Edge wants to be known as Cope now. Yeah, I don't know. Oh man, I just like to say cope. It's like moist. All right, guys, let's get into this. We got the bong. It's very explosive. And then we're gonna get into the haunted London Bridge, guys. We got the whole history. We got everything. So let's do it. Fire them up, guys. Ready? Fire. Listen. Let's fire them up. Probably shouldn't be blowing this stuff towards my fucking monitor. Oh man. He's in AEW getting a fucking fat paycheck, man. I hate when you get the bong. The bowl is kind of clogged a little bit. I don't have my little fluffer. Where's my fluffer at? I have a little poker that usually unclogs it. But man, when you're sucking and then all of a sudden it breaks flu and you're like, oh, wait, that's something different. Never mind. One bowl down. I don't know if that was much of a blinker challenge, but here we go, guys. Oh, man. Woo. There we go. All right, guys. Blinker challenge. That's what I said. I feel good now. It was a good bong rip. Here we go, guys. Havasu, Lake Havasu, England, all the ghosts. Let's get into it.
The haunted history of the London Bridge, ghostly encounters in Lake Havasu and beyond, on the It's 420 Somewhere podcast. All right, stoners, light one up and let's take a trippy trip through time, from the foggy streets of old London to the desert sands of Arizona. Today's story is about one of the most haunted bridges in the world, and somehow, it ended up in the middle of the freaking desert. That's right. We're talking about the London Bridge, a bridge so full of ghosts, legends, and eerie history that when it was relocated to Lake Havasu, Arizona, some say the spirits came with it. So grab your favorite strain, because we're about to cross one haunted-ass bridge. Segment 1. The original London Bridge, a dark history. Before we get to Arizona, let's take it back to London, England, where the original London Bridge stood for centuries. And let me tell you, this bridge has seen some serious SHT. Medieval times? This bridge was lined with the severed heads of traitors, mounted on spikes as a warning to anyone thinking about messing with the king. Plague outbreaks? Yeah, the bridge was a hotspot for disease and death, with bodies literally floating in the Thames underneath it. Grisly murders and suicides? You bet. People have been jumping, falling, and getting straight up executed on or around this bridge for hundreds of years. Some say all this death, violence, and tragedy soaked into the bridge's stone and wood, making it one of the most haunted places in London. But here's where it gets really weird. This cursed bridge didn't stay in England. Segment 2. Why the hell is the London Bridge in Arizona? Fast forward to the 1960s and London was like, yo, our bridge is literally falling apart. We need a new one. Instead of fixing it, they put it up for sale. And that's when Robert McCulloch, a rich businessman, came up with an idea so wild you'd think he was high as hell. He bought the London Bridge, had it dismantled brick by brick, shipped it 5,400 miles across the ocean, and rebuilt it in the middle of the freaking Arizona desert. Why? He was trying to turn Lake Havasu into a booming tourist destination. And believe it or not, it worked. But what he didn't realize was that he might have brought something else along with it. Segment 3. The Ghosts of the London Bridge, now haunting Arizona. Ever since the London Bridge was rebuilt in Arizona, people have reported creepy, unexplainable experiences. Shadowy figures walking the bridge at night, then vanishing into thin air. Cold spots and sudden chills in the middle of the blazing hot desert. Disembodied voices and whispers, some in old-school British accents. A woman in Victorian-era clothing seen standing near the water before fading into mist. Some say these ghosts are trapped spirits from the original bridge, refusing to leave, even after it moved across the world. Others believe the dark energy of the bridge followed it, and Arizona just inherited one of London's most haunted landmarks. Segment 4. Theories. Is the bridge actually haunted? All right, let's break it down. What's actually happening here? Theory number 1, the stone tape theory. Paranormal investigators believe places of intense trauma can absorb energy, kind of like a supernatural recording. So all that death, suffering, and execution energy from old London, it could be playing on a loop in Arizona, like a ghostly echo from the past. Theory number 2, psychological suggestion. If you know something has a haunted history, your brain might trick you into experiencing spooky stuff. You hear a gust of wind? Boom, ghost. A shadow moves? That's definitely a headless traitor. Theory number 3, it's actually haunted. AF. Because let's be real, this is a cursed-ass bridge with centuries of bad vibes. The fact that people report found the same ghostly encounters on 2 different continents is pretty wild. Final verdict. Haunted or hype? So, is the London Bridge in Lake Havasu really haunted? Honestly, it's hard to say. But when a bridge that held the heads of executed criminals witnessed centuries of death and was ripped from its original home and plopped into the desert, still gives people the creeps. You gotta wonder if some spirits refuse to stay behind. Either way, next time you're in Lake Havasu, maybe take a ghost tour or just walk the bridge at night and see if you feel something watching you. And if you do, maybe light up a joint and offer the ghosts a hit. Who knows? Maybe they've been waiting centuries for one. For more haunted history, weird mysteries, and high strangeness, check out thedailydank.com and don't forget to subscribe to the It's 420 Somewhere podcast. Stay curious, stay baked, and if you hear British whispers while walking on the bridge, run.
Man, that's pretty interesting, the history behind it. Harvey Hooligan says McCullough actually thought he purchased the Tower Bridge of London, not the London Bridge. I could see how you would get that confused. Were they right next to each other? Like, that's what it looks like. He was disappointed when he constructed it with no towers. Yeah, because then it's just a stone bridge and just the name, the London Bridge, right? It doesn't have that the towers on it. It's still cool. I've been on it a few times. I'm down to do a ghost hunt on there one night. I'm gonna have to see what the rules are, but who would be down to go do a ghost hunt? We'll go get baked in the In-N-Out parking lot, and then go across the street to fucking the London Bridge, man. That'd be kind of crazy. That would be kind of crazy. Um, the greatest cell story in history. All right. So let's see, guys. When was the London Bridge built? It was built by the Romans first as a wooden pontoon built by the Romans around 43 AD. That's how old this thing is. It's likely to have been constructed using planks laid across anchored boats. The Romans developed quays and warehouses on the north bank of Thames, embedding them to load and unload cargo. So then nothing really says much about it. Roman rule ended in Britain around 409 AD, and then there's really not much until around 600 AD, where London was the Saxon hands and it had become a major trading center. Over the next few centuries, a settlement called the Lundwick grew outside the boundaries of the old Roman city. As settlers on the north bank grew, wooden fixed bridges were built and destroyed by Danish invasions around the year of 990 AD. A bridge was built during the Ethelred Unready's rule. However, the wooden bridge was short-lived as Vikings invaders, led by King Olaf Haraldsson, attacked British Isles in 1014 and tore the bridge down. The last wooden bridge is thought to have been built in 1163. The first stone bridge was 1176. And then the new London Bridge in 1821, a government appointed committee decided that a new bridge needed to be built in 1824, drawn up by the Scottish civil engineer. The new bridge was built 100 feet west of the old bridge along the river Thams and would measure 928 feet long and 490 feet wide. The first stones was laid in 1825 and was open to the public in 1831. The New London Bridge was a great success. Lasted 140 years. However, due to increased traffic and increased commuters, in 1962, engineers discovered the bridge was starting to sink. Not so much of a success then, guys. So that's when the current modern bridge was built in 68 and 72, directly built over the foundations. Um, 1972, that is. Its construction was arranged in such a way to not disturb busy traffic. What happened to the London Bridge? In 1968, American entrepreneur, just like we said, McCullough, bought it for 1.2 million or 1.2 million pounds. The bridge was dismantled and shipped to Lake Havasu to become a tourist attraction. The thing that interests me most, uh, let's see, murder history. Wasn't the London Bridge is where William Wallace, right? His head was hung. A whole bunch of people. Let's see, guys. Murder on the London Bridge. How about killings instead of murder? Because I guess if the king ordered it, it wasn't really a murder, right? It was just more of a killing. All right, in the 1580s, during Queen Elizabeth's first reign, water mills were installed. And okay, let's see, London Bridge history. I thought this was actually going to tell us something of of use. Nope. We want to know the murders, the murders, the murders. Well, we can go in and know, guys, that they killed, they hung, they did all the shit on that. They kept the heads of at the Tower Bridge. Oh, it was the Tower Bridge. I thought it was the London Bridge. But yeah, well, they hung murderers, they hung traitors, they did all this shit on that bridge. There's that stone tape theory that we actually kind of covered this morning that talked about like energy that gets sucked in like granite, those type of stone, and actually records energy, records like you know auxiliary energy, I guess would be like a spirit, not so much traps you, but like replays. I would definitely love to go down and check out the I might do that. Anyone's interested, hit me up. I might go down to the London Bridge and do a ghost hunt. That'd be kind of fun, get all baked out. And it's not too far. It's not too far. So what do you guys think? London Bridge, possibility to be haunted or not? Blow up those comments. Let me know, guys. Let me know. I'm There we go. There we go. Hit that damn wrong button. Hit that damn wrong button. All right, guys, I'm going to get on out of here. I appreciate you guys. Have a great rest of your night. Let me know, haunted or not, the London Bridge. Ooh. All right, guys, I appreciate you. Have a great rest of your night. I will see you on the flip side. Take it easy, guys.
Thank you for joining us on the It's 420 Somewhere podcast. Broadcasting worldwide and brought to you by thedailydank.com. Check out our merchandise and amazing content. And follow us on all our social media. Now, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
See you guys. Have a good one. Be the glitch in the Matrix.